welcome to the channel, welcome to outside my workshop. This is the main entrance to my workshop, and today we're building a canopy that goes over the top to stop some rain dropping down, but it won't be a normal canopy. You might see on the Facebook page I have an old Beetle engine bonnet which I'm going to use. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to use this. The idea is, if you can see that, it'll sit above there like that. So today I'm going to be making the frame for it. Now I think it's straightforward. There'll be some triangular frames on either side of the door, and then because of the way the door opens, it needs to be lifted above the roof where the bonnet top will go. So I need to make a frame for inside the bonnet, and then hopefully just screw the two together. That's the plan. So let's break out some power tools, a circular saw, and get making something. Cheers. Okay, so I've set up side of the carport. I've got my rough dimensions and lengths that I need. I think most of it's around about 400mm long with some chamfers cut onto it. Got my saw set up. I'm using this timber. It's the cheap, it's roughly 2x3 from B&Q. It's about £3.50 a length. It's the same size as the stuff the shed's frame's made of, so I can be able to bolt straight to without any problem at all. I'll be attaching it to the shed with coach bolts, M6, because that's what I happen to have in the shed, with some large washers just to spread the load. That's it, yeah. So gonna get some measurements on there, get it all cut, get the A-frames put together, drill the holes and roughly mount it on the shed, 2 frames, hold everything, and then we'll see what we need to do about getting the frame cut into the back of this so we can screw the two of them together. That's the current plan. We'll see if that still works out. But first of all, let's get this cut down to length. Okay, so I made all the frame bits for the A brackets for the main frame. I'll hold the thing up. I'm just going to drill some holes into the back parts of those A frames in order to attach it to the frame of the shed. these are done. Pretty straightforward. I'm just going to drill the holes into the frame of the shed. Don't think you need to really see that, and then I'll get them bolted in place. Okay, not the greatest of framing, but brackets are up, which is great. I'll put this on temporarily. I think I'm going to get away with not having to bolt the frame in. You can see these have extended a bit far out. I'm going to trim these back once this is bolted down. But I think there's a little edge to the boot lid, the engine lid. I think I can twist it down, flatten it off on top of this timber, and then get 2 bolts in on each side, which should more than hold this. Add to that, it's right tight up against the shed as well. So what I might do is put a bracket, up the back and down, and then screw into the roof of the shed as well. I think that should more than hold it. And again, I think I'll just trim these off. I think we should be good. So first job's going to be to take this off and flatten this lip down, drill a couple of holes in it, and then hopefully I can get some M5, M6 bolts, go through the timber, bolt it straight in, and then we might just do something on here at the back as well. Although it might be more difficult that, but that's the current plan. Let's see how that works. Okay, done some measuring up, done some marks on here where I need to pull this flange out a little bit. Just going to use a pair of pliers to do it, flatten it off, and get step drilling. Just drill a couple holes to get a couple of M6 bolts in. So you can see I've got a mark here and here. So I think I need to be beyond that to get into the wood. Okay, boot lid is drilled, the bolts have been put in, I've bolted the metal back. Let's see if we can get this thing actually in place and bolted in. Okay, it's up and all bolted in. It's been okay. I'll show you how I've bolted it in. So as you can see here, we've got a couple of bolts coming through here. I might trim these off later. It turns out the brackets for the boot lid were rusted up, but they moved down. So I did extra supports in here and here. And again, it's bolted through there. It's pretty solid. So I think it's looking all right. I know it's got holes in it, but you know, may as well use it for something. So I'll get some better shots in a minute. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. Really happy with it. Okay, there it is, all finished. It's looking all right. That's a bit of protection to the shed as you leave. I get some footage from up high there, but yeah, I think it looks okay. That was a bit of an adventure putting this up. It looks really good, really happy with it. Went up easier than I thought it was going to be, using the existing hinges and things like that to bolt the thing down. It's all a nice wood stain as well, looking really, really good. Got a second part of this, which is to fit a light into it, which comes on as you step out. Solar power one. I've got the unit, but I'll do a separate video. It'll require breaking the light apart and rerouting some wires and look at how we're going to fit it in there. But for now, I think it looks really, really good. And I'll get some footage from above so you can see down what it looks like. But if you got made it this far, thanks for watching. And if you like this, like and subscribe. There's lots more bits and pieces like this to go on. Cheers. Bye.